Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. What a thrill. Tonight, we celebrate 60 years of Super Bowls, and we do it in style. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you here from Santa Clara. And Greg, the Eagles are right back here looking to do what the Chiefs did right before them. Win back-to-back Super Bowls and lift that Lombardi trophy for the 2nd consecutive year.
And you have to think, Mike, are we on the precipice of the next dynasty? What we've talked about in years past with the New England Patriots, and then more recently, the Kansas City Chiefs. After last year's dominating Super Bowl performance, this roster, what Philadelphia has been able to put together these last couple years, I think a Super Bowl win here today, and now they become maybe that new top-of-the-heap team that we talk about here in the NFL.
Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And off we go on EA Sports. Here come the Eagles, and that's Jalen Hurts. Year 7 now in the league. The Super Bowl 59 MVP out of Oklahoma.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. In trouble, and down he goes.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Here's Lane. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Third season for Jaden Daniels with the Commanders. Number 2 overall pick, had a fabulous rookie season in 2024. Some bumps and injuries in year 2, and here he is now in year 3.
You ask any player that's played in the Super Bowl, Mike, and they'll tell you the hardest part is everything up until kickoff. The best part is once that ball is kicked off, it finally feels normal again, and that's when these players are going through. They've been waiting for this moment. It feels like it's taken forever, but here we go. Who's going to go out and put together the best game at the right moment and come away Super Bowl champs?
Whoa. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Washington.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Tariq Woolen on the coverage.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. He's got space inside the 25. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
23 yards.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
At the 17-yard line.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashawn White. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain. Third and 9.
Brings up third down and
from the shotgun. It's Daniel. To the left side. It's caught by Brown.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Commanders are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0.
Eagles nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. That's Goddard in motion. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup.
From the 41. Here's second and 4. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He's got the rookie second-round pick, Eli Stowers. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
First down, Eagles.
A run up the middle with Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Hurts out quick. RPO to Lemon. And they won't let him get away. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. They'll send a man in motion left. On third down, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
6 on the play.
It's almost like the defense knew the back was getting the ball there, because from the moment the ball was snapped, there was a defender all over him. He's able to bring him down for a loss.
Here's Braden Mann now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This will be returnable from his own 15. A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to take over for their second possession. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
62 yards. And the Commanders.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal.
1-yard line.
Krosky Merritt will take this one into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
14. Eagles, nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own
The Eagles offense back onto the field for their next possession. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
Number 6.
3rd down, they need 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think he would have been better off there, Mike, giving that ball a little bit more juice. You can see he's trying to put a little touch on it and lob that ball into his target, but it just hangs up in the air a little bit too long, and the defense makes him pay.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. Whoa! And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles. 18.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good.
After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60. 14-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. Rolling right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. That'll bring up 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A gain of 26. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
First 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. Now this looks like a design run. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight.
And this is where having a guy like Jaden Daniels just really becomes a weapon. Down here, Mike, in the red zone, defensive coordinators hate mobile quarterbacks, both in scramble pass, but then also designed run. And that's exactly what this was from the jump. He's just unique in the open field. His ability to both make guys miss and get the tough yards. They're going to continue to activate him down here, especially when it results in touchdowns.
Makes the score. Commanders 21, Eagles nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Dallas Goedert. A 5-yard pickup on the play.
It is third and long.
Down.
To throw is Hurts. He did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him, drop him for a big loss.
This offense just continues to struggle finding any sort of rhythm, and it all starts with the pass protection. Even when they do account for all the defenders and they get a hat on a hat, they're just losing the battle up front.
This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And it's a very nice return. He's giving the offense a short field. The Commanders' offense headed back out along with the guy who goes by Bill, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Washington.
First down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
This one caught at the 4. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. On play action, Daniels. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Here's Krosky-Merritt trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, touchdown Commanders. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Eagles nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here is Shipley on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first.
The Eagles offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. From the 38 now, here's second and a yard. On play action, Kurtz. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. McDuffie away. He gets in for another one, and that ties a Super Bowl record. Sack of the game.
3rd and 13.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. And he'll work his way forward to about the 30-yard line.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 3 and out. 4th down.
On comes the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll go play action here with Daniels. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 fourth time. Off play action, he'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down. Clock ticking down, and we will hit the 2-minute warning. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Drive rolls on here with first down and 10. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. See what they have for 2nd and 10.
Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. That one good for 26 yards.
That's good.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
On the zone read, Krosky Merritt. And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on third down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To throw is Daniels. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
Touchdown, Commanders.
Moody now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Eagles nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That's Goddard in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. So the Eagles use their first time out here. Now it's 2nd and 1.
The 32-yard line.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He somehow managed to get rid of that one before the sack. Incomplete, and sets up fourth down.
Yeah, that one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So ultimately a good decision. Just throw the ball away.
Man now, out to punt. His kick is away. That is fielded at the 20. Oh! And he'll be taken down as time runs out, and we've come to the end of the first half of play. So, 2 quarters down here in Santa Clara, the Super Bowl 60 halftime. Straight ahead with Scott Hanson.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. I bet you it was 2 different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Commanders' offense headed back out, along with the guy who goes by Bill, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Washington first down.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught. Down the field is Hurts. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Commander's first down.
10 at the 45.
All right, Mike, now it's getting to the point where it's almost becoming borderline disrespectful. Despite having this big lead here in the second half, they continue to take shots downfield. They are not content with just running this clock out and shaking hands and going off with a win. Truth be told, I think they're trying to embarrass him, and they're doing a pretty good job at it.
Now he takes off, and he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. This drive rolling now, another 1st and 10. That's to Krosky-Merritt.
Daniels pass complete to Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He runs with it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0.
Eagles nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here is Shipley on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Eagles offense ready for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Trying to find something positive. This has been a rough one. A little bright spot there with the first down. That's Goddard in motion. On first down, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now, another first and 10. That's quickly, and Snowers on the RPO. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 31, here is second down and 7.
At the 31-yard line.
First carry for the Auburn alum, Hank Bigsby. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
A gain of 9 yards and an Eagle first down.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
A second down throw for Hurts. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Leo Chenal getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down. Hurts now. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This one will be from 37 yards out. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. Wow, look up, see defender all over it. Stopped him behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
At the 29-yard line.
As caught, that's Lane. he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 31 yards.
This is pretty high-level quarterback play right here. He knew before the snap, all he had to do was manipulate one defender with his eyes, and once he bit, the ball comes out on the money. Big pickup.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now Daniel's going to give this forward to the receiver. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Washington.
Commanders, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Pablo.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Moving outside the pocket. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Corey Krosky-Merritt. Touchdown, Commanders. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Commanders will add one more onto their big lead. Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this.
Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll run the counter with Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Trying to find something positive. This has been a rough one. A bright spot there with the 1st down.
Philadelphia.
That's Goddard in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, he's got him in here, and that's Lemon. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. New set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
1st down, Eagles.
Man in motion is Smith. Hurts using the pop pass. And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield.
On the tackle. Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is into the hands of Wicks. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throws, clearly not intended to be caught, Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will cut into that lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Jaden Daniels and that Commanders offense stepping back on the field once again. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one.
Hey, score!
They'll start the drive with Krosky Merritt. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Whoa! And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They can just about visualize that Lombardi Trophy presentation now. Every first down gets them just a bit closer.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On play action, Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
They'll try to pick it up with Krosky Merritt. And the Commanders are going to have what looks to be 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st down.
2 minutes remain in Super Bowl 60. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Krosky Merritt. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
They'll try to run with White. Powering forward. He's in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Washington. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Booty now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders stretch things out even further.
The score, Commanders 56, Eagle 6. Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here is Shipley on the return, and he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They're obviously looking for, I guess, a moral victory at this point. Still in search of their first touchdown of this game. This is probably going to be their last shot to get it in the end zone, and this drive will begin with first down. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And an Eagle first down.
And the Commanders have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So this performance, the cherry on top, the tour de force for this entire day. Many felt this was the best team all year. And Greg, in the biggest spot, they proved it in a big way.
I think all week preparing for the Super Bowl, I think they felt really good about their chances, Mike. They've been one of the best teams all season long. But to put all 3 phases together on the biggest stage and play at this level, I think when it's all said and done, we're going to look back, Mike, and this is going to be one of the most dominating performances in Super Bowl history.
Commissioner Goodell making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Washington Commanders, champions of Super Bowl 60.